Great news coming out of my state here. CBS News reports New York will be the first state to make tuition at public colleges and universities free for middle-class students under a state budget approved by lawmakers Sunday. The plan, crafted by Democratic Governor Andrew Cuomo, will apply to any New York student whose family has an annual income of $125,000 or less. To qualify, the student would have to meet certain class load and grade point average restrictions, and room and board would not be covered. So this is the plan that Andrew Cuomo announced with Bernie Sanders. Bernie Sanders helped him with this, and so the legislation is solid legislation, and now it's set to become law, which makes New York the first state to have a free 4-year college. If I'm not mistaken, I think Tennessee and maybe a few others did free 2-year. New York is the first to do free 4-year, which I have to say, man, I'm really, really proud. And what I hope is this sets a precedent that other states do it. And look, when it came to single payer, like Vermont, they voted into law that they were going to create their own single payer system, and then they scrapped it. And they scrapped it, my guess is because of intense pressure behind the scenes from the pharmaceutical companies and the health insurance companies who said, look, if you do this, we're just going to screw you. We're going to not give you the supplies you need, and you're just going to be screwed. So the counter lobby was strong enough for single payer where it was defeated. My guess is that the counter lobby for free college was not strong enough. The private colleges are not strong enough to really mount an effort to fight back against it. So you didn't have as big of a problem with the corrupting influence of money trying to kill it. And the result is it worked. It's actually going to pass. So New York, free college, 4 years, first in the nation. I hope everybody follows suit, and then I hope we get it at a federal level. But guys, this is a really, really great thing, and this is a really great day. And look, don't get me wrong, Andrew Cuomo, so yes, he did a great thing here, no doubt about it. Part of it is opportunist because he wants to run for president and he wants to have progressive credentials when he does it. And in some ways, yes, he does. Like, I would say he's better than Hillary Clinton, even though, by the way, he supported Hillary over Bernie, which in my mind is like, strike one, you're out. But he did raise the minimum wage in New York. He did pass a good, solid gun background check law and increased gun control after Sandy Hook. Not unreasonable, but did, make it a little harder for crazy people to get weapons. And now he's doing this. In the bad column for him is obviously supporting Hillary over Bernie. And he also had this commission set up to look into corruption. The commission then started looking into him, and then he was like, anyway, let's get rid of that. So obviously he's a corrupt politician. So in that respect, definitely Hillary Clinton-esque. He also cracked down on BDS and basically said any person in a government agency that supports BDS, they're just going to get defunded. It's a real disastrous crackdown on free speech. So this is him jockeying for a position to try to run in 2020. I mean, he's obviously better than Trump. There's no denying that. But he's still, unfortunately, way too corporate overall. But let me give you some more facts on this plan here. The plan included is included in a $153 billion state budget proposal. It will be phased in over 3 years, with families making $100,000 or less eligible in the fall of 2017. The threshold rises to $125,000 in 2019. And Cuomo's office says that about 940,000 families will qualify. The initiative also includes $19 million for a new tuition award program for students at private colleges. And the governor's office estimates that the program will cost the state about $163 million. So, look, let me be the first to say, as a New Yorker, you want to raise my taxes a little bit to give 940,000 people free college? I will gladly pay a little bit more in taxes to give 940,000 people free college with a smile on my face. So that's all I ask, man, and I think that's all a lot of you guys in my audience ask for, is that we get it. Every civilized country, you have to pay taxes. That's just how it works. But we would like those taxes to go to some stuff that makes sense. That's it. That's it. I just want the taxes to go to something that I can go, I'm so happy it went to that, whether it be healthcare for people, education, updating the infrastructure and doing a New Deal. You know, I only get mad when you know that our federal money, over 50% of discretionary spending goes to the military. And you got all this money going to corporate welfare and pork barrel projects. That's when I get mad. When I hear this, I get happy. So, great news coming out of New York. Really proud of my state today.